Hello, anyone who's watching this on the rerun or whatever, rebroadcast. Um, I just wanted to give a little information about what's going on up here in New Hampshire. So, we've been doing ministering on the streets once a week, and we went out last night, and we had five of us, two new. I guess I can call them kids because they're 20 and 21 from our church. And they're engaged, Mary and Jared, and they came out with us last night with Jonathan and Rachel. And I normally take a picture of all of us, and I forgot to last night. But the five of us went out in the streets of Laconia, and we led three people to the Lord and prayed with a bunch of people. But it was kind of an interesting night because for the first time I had some people say no thanks to me with the script going through it, and um, we ended up talking to some people, and one guy said to me, we were on the track in Laconia walking, and I ended up doing 10 and a half miles walking yesterday. But anyway, and it explains why I'm so tired. So Jared, if you're watching this, it's not because I'm old because I was tired, it's because I did a lot. Anyway, so this one guy we're talking to, and he goes, oh, that woman over there, she gave me some tracks and told me about this stuff. And I said, okay, well, and I started talking to him a little bit more, and he really wasn't interested. And Jared went and talked to another guy, and so I ended up going over and talking to this woman, and started to lead her down the script. And when I did, she said, "Well, I'm a JW," without actually naming what that is. Anyone who knows anything about religions will know what that means. And I said, "Oh." And I said, well, can I practice this script on you, what we're doing? And she's like, okay. So I started leading her down the script, and, she disagreed with a couple of things, and we got to the salvation prayer. And she said she was okay because she had 8.5 JWs praying for her and so forth. And I'm like, well, that's cool. I'm like, I didn't think I was going to change your opinion. Like, you're not going to change mine, but we could talk and, you know, um, and so forth. But what I came to realization is now this is the fourth time I've been out where this kind of thing had kind of happened. And now that I've talked to somebody, we got to take authority over the religious spirit before we go out, because it was affecting people's ability to receive, because somebody else had just talked to them within an hour and not understanding that we were bringing a relationship with Jesus Christ and this other person was bringing religion. So, so it was pretty cool. We got to pray with a lot of people and see some different things. And then just to add to that, I had a guy come by yesterday who was going to buy my boat, and he came by with two other guys, and they were smoking, and every other word was F this, F that, and whatever. And he's going to come back today to buy the boat. So he comes back today, and he's kind of a talker, and we're talking and talking, and about a half an hour, and I just was like, you know what do I got to lose? Let me just lead this guy to the Lord. So I started going down the script, and he started crying. I actually started crying before he started crying, because the presence of God was so strong. The presence of God just dropped right now. The presence of God was so strong, and he's weeping. And ministered to him for about an hour. And this guy, he told me yesterday that he was a year ago was on his motorcycle going 90 without a helmet, and he crashed into trees, and he couldn't walk, he couldn't do anything. He had plates. He showed me all the scars, all the plates and different things in his body. And the guy's probably about my age. And I knew yesterday, I'm like, well, that's because God's got a plan for his life. But I just was going by appearance, and was like, he's not going to accept Jesus. And next thing you know, this guy's weeping, because it doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't matter how rough and tough somebody looks or how weak somebody looks. Everyone's looking for something, and they just don't know that they're looking for Jesus. They're looking for Jesus that will bring peace into their lives. And so just talk to people as you go about your day. Did I have an hour time to give up today? But it's all worth it, because that's a person that's going to be in eternity in heaven and not hell, where only the devil and his fallen angels are supposed to be. So if you watch this and you want more information or you want to hook up with us, the whole idea is having different churches come together, people that go to different churches come together and train them how to go out, and that they'll take what they're learning and go back to their church, go back to their town, their community, and win people to Jesus. That's what it's all about. It's about populating heaven and destroying hell. And my wife just came outside, so she's never seen me cry before, so I gotta wipe these tears. So if you want more information, you can contact me below if you don't really know who I am. I'm nobody, just a child of God. But if you want to know, you want to hook up with us or anything else, just let me know. Have a blessed day. It's gorgeous up here. Motorcycle week. There's millions of people, 500,000 to 1 million people in the area that aren't normally up here. Harvest is plentiful. They're ready. Well, God bless you. Let me just pray a blessing over you. Dear Heavenly Father, I just thank you and praise you for blessing everyone that watches, Lord, that if they don't know you, that they come to know you, that you make yourself real to them, that you wrap them in your arms of compassion, that you manifest your presence in their life right now. Right now, fire of God be on them now. In Jesus' name, light them on fire and catch this whole area, whole community, whole state on fire.